In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I landed a $250,000 tech job at the age of 25, leveraging AI. And in this video right here, I'm going to show you guys just like the tips and tricks I use to really go and land this role. And the crazy thing is that I have no college experience at all. The college I did do, I went to like UVU down the road for like 2 weeks and then I dropped out. But in this video, and I got notes for it, I got my phone here as well. I'm gonna show you guys how I went and just the steps I did to not only build my skill set and increase my luck, but also putting that all together to where I was able to find opportunity and just make a killing in life.
As a 22-year-old, I want to explore
about his success at such a young age and a book that's coming out.
So, but as a quick intro about me, my name is Dejon Brooks. This is my YouTube channel. I talk about tech, finance, AI, side hustles, all that fun stuff. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. But yeah, besides that, let's hop right into the juicy stuff. So the first point that I have is, number one, you want to have impressive side hustles. The first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to go down to the comments or the description of this video and look at all of my websites. Those side hustles right there, and I wouldn't even say side hustles, Trend Watcher specifically, that one there. I've had that business for like the past 7 years. It's been paying like a lot of my bills, but by me having that, I also have like my Cash Cow brand franchise. Those are like my AI employees that I sell out to just local businesses as far as like AI suite. By having impressive tools that get people results, and especially with me going and talking to my customers, they're like, holy, like this thing is really cool. Like, how did you go and build this thing? That question comes up naturally, and then I'll be like, I just went and hired a team overseas. I can't code, but I know how to go and take an idea and get it developed overseas super cheaply. And now I got over like 10,000 users or 15,000 users over here. And by me having that, and like also like I'm young as well, and when people hear that, they're like, holy cow, like you're going somewhere. And if you're actually talking to the right person, they'll be like, wow, like can you come and do that for my business? And in my case, that was what happened with the CEO of the company that I work at right now. As he was watching me doing all these cool things, he was like, hey man, like what can I do to pay you to stop doing Trend Watchers fully? You can still do it like after work, have it running like in the background as like a side hustle, whatever, you know, but I want to pay you to come to my company and freaking like 10x it, you know. And I absolutely did. When I came on board, they were doing about, I want to say like 50 to 100K a month revenue wise, and now we're at like 500,000, 700,000 a month by me coming in and implementing AI and different types of tech like that. But yeah, I mean, that's the big thing I want to say to you guys. Have an impressive portfolio. And by portfolio, don't do nothing crazy, like something crazy and simple where it's like a rubber ducky finder or something like that there. Because when you tell people about that, they're like, oh, that's cool, but it's worthless out in the marketplace. You want to build something that's interesting, something that gets people results. So for example, I'll go through all my brands. So Trend Watchers, back in the day when I was meeting with that CEO, it was helping creators go viral on like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the social platforms. And I've helped people reach over like 1 billion views online organically. That's what that did. For my Cash Cow brands, Cash Cow emails, SEO, and even leads. It's an AI employee that goes and does like all your SEO, or it does all your email marketing, or it does all of your, it scrapes Facebook and different social platforms for people needing services and brings them back to you. These are AI, and the best part is like with those, like they just run 24/7 and they just work. And when I tell people about that, they're like, holy, that's cool, you know, especially when I got multiple projects. But you need to make sure that your portfolio, the side projects that you have, they're interesting and they bring value, because when you check those boxes, people start thinking like, hey, can you come and do that within my organization or my department that I work at? Or, hey, we've been looking for someone that does what you do. You mind stopping by so we can come and interview you? So that's the first thing I'll say as far as like advice for landing a $250,000 job within the tech sector, specifically AI. The next thing I want to say is you need to have a strong social media presence. So along with me, and you guys can see this like on, not on this YouTube channel because I'm still growing it, it's still fairly new, but like on my Instagram and other socials, it's put together really nicely, you know. When you go to someone's Instagram page, let's say like a stranger you meet on the street, you'll glance at it. I mean, maybe you'll look at it like a post or two, and then you'll like go look at some memes or close your phone or whatever. But when people stopped on my Instagram page, especially when they just met me and shook my hand, they were like, they'd be like this, they'd be like, oh, like, that's him right there? And they'd spend like 10 minutes going through all of my highlights. They'll go through my pinned posts. They'll go through the links in my bio just going through everything. And then by the time they do that, I'd say maybe like 1 in 4 people, they'll DM me and they'll be like, hey man, it was great like meeting you. You seem really cool. When's a good time we can come? Like I could pick your brain or we can meet for lunch. I want to run something by you. That happened so many times because my online presence, it was on point. And I'd say the best social platforms to focus on as far as like online presence, it'll be definitely LinkedIn and then definitely Instagram and also YouTube as well. I like YouTube because we're in a trust economy, and the best way to build trust with people, especially strangers, is to have them consume your content or long form content. That's such a great way to really just go and take someone from like a 0 to 100 super quickly. And I think it was Alex Ramosi, he said that for every hour of content people watch from you, they'll be comfortable spending $1,000. Over 10 hours of content from you, they will be more than happy to spend $10,000 with $10,000 on like your products, services, or whatever, you know. So make sure you have a good social presence. And then the last point I want to go over is, I know a lot of people, they say, oh, network, meet new people, but I want to add a twist to it. Network and then add them online and let your results draw them in. So that's kind of what I was saying as far as like having like a good social media. So what I would do is, and this is actually what like one of my books is about, why you should meet 2 new people a day and how to do it. So when you meet people, you know, you want to like talk with them. And I'm not talking about just meeting people like at work. Meet people as you're out and about, like going to like coffee shop, putting gas in the car, grocery shopping, going to the library, Barnes & Noble, or school for those of you guys that are in school. Talk with people, and then after you connect with them, I hate phone numbers. I was actually at work yesterday, and it was this one guy, it was his last day at work, and he was getting contacts from some of the coworkers, some of my coworkers there, and he was like, hey, like, what's your phone number? I'd love to be able to stay in contact. And I was telling him that like I don't like phone numbers, because with phone numbers, you just, and even if it's genuine, you'll add someone on your phone, and then after a couple of weeks, it just kind of fizzles out. But I love social media because it adds that visual to it. If I follow someone now, they'll be able to see my posts for like a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. Now I know the algorithms, they kind of like suppress the reach, but social media is super powerful because they're able to see that. It's a great way for you to peacock and show off your results. You can't really do that if you just have someone's phone number. Imagine sending a mass text like, hey, this is what I've done in like the past 6 months, you know? That's kind of weird. No one really does that. But you could do that on social media, and when you do that, and let's say 100 people see that, a handful of people, they may reach out right away as far as like, hey man, like I saw your post and I'm interested as far as like the new job that you worked at, or the new offer that you're thinking about launching, or maybe what you posted just touched them in a specific way. That's my third point. I want you guys to network, meet people, and then at the end of the interactions, you need to have them go and follow you like on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever it may be, because like that's a really good way to go and just really spin the wheel of luck. Because I'm gonna be honest, getting a job out here in this day and age, and even client, it comes down to luck. And the best way to maximize your luck is to, 1, talk to more people, and then 2, you need to bring those people into a frame that you control. And that frame that you control is your Instagram page. All those highlights, all those pin posts, you can control those. And by you controlling that, let me show you guys my Instagram real quick. I know I'm going a little bit over on this video. Try to keep it like about 10 minutes long, easy to listen to. But when you look at my Instagram, you can see like I got like my TED Talk there, books, my OG YouTube channel with like 70,000 subscribers on it, my highlights up there, even like my bio. It talks about like I reach over like 200 million people online. All my websites are linked there. That's a frame that I control. When I bring people into that frame, opportunity happens. So you guys need to do the same thing as well. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys got a ton of value out of it, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. And besides that, I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.